Oh no, the time has finally come. Now everyone knows that I'm a racist and that I hate people of color and that I hate gay people, that I'm a homophobe. Oh no, the internet has found out my dirty little secret. Whatever am I going to do now? Oh, this is terrible. And that I'm a xenophobe. Oh no. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next? Yes, that's right, we are doing an episode today that I thought we would never have to do because I never thought it would be that big of a deal. Now, apparently there is rumors going around about me that I am a racist, homophobic, xenophobic, whatever else, a fascist, that's my favorite one. And it just started off with somebody trying to get my attention because I was doing the scammer series, which you guys know about, and there was this one particular person who I knew was not a real scammer, so I was purposely ignoring them because I wanted to focus on the real scammers such as Tom and Tim and Tyler. And well, this person comes along claiming to be Lauren's side at first with copying the picture and stuff, and then changed to Weston's side, and well, it now turns out that it wasn't actually even a guy, it was a girl. And this person has been spreading some pretty serious rumors about me and making some pretty serious allegations about me, which has ultimately led to this exact moment right here, which now I have to address it because a lot of you guys are asking me to address the rumors, and well, I'm gonna do that. So how did this all start out? Well, it started because this person wasn't getting the attention that they were hoping for. They weren't getting me to make a video on them, and I was ignoring them because they weren't a real scammer, and it led to them trying desperately to get my attention so that I would make a video about them, which resulted in them going over to my Twitter and my Facebook and my Instagram and whatever, and searching for stuff to expose me as. So she took a look at who I'm following, what tweets I've been liking, and she saw that I've been following Donald Trump. God forbid I follow the President of the United States of America. Now, I just want to say something right off the bat. It's not a secret that I support the President of the United States of America. I have never attempted to keep it a secret. If I really didn't want people to know, would I really be following him on my Twitter? Would I really be stupid enough to follow something if I was attempting to hide it in any way? Now, I'm gonna go through everything here, so bear with me, just hear me out and listen to the whole video. I don't know whether it's going to be short or long, but I'm going to cover everything to clear up these allegations about me. Now, like I said, it's not a secret that I support the President of the United States of America, and I personally think we should all Americans at least, should be supporting the President of the United States of America, because let's say the president fails, you want the president to fail, then we're the ones that are gonna suffer. So whether you disagree with them or not, if you're a Democrat and there's a Republican leader, or if you're a Republican and there's a Democrat leader, we should all be rooting for the president to do a good job at running the country. Because at the end of the day, if he does good, we're the ones that benefit. If he does bad, we're the ones that suffer. Now, I do avoid political topics on my YouTube channel, but that's because I want my YouTube channel to be a place of, I guess, like an all-inclusive place, and politics is a very divisive subject. So first, I want to start by addressing the rumors about what I actually am. So apparently this person's been running around saying that I am a fascist. Now let's just look up the definition of fascism. Fascism is a form of far-right authoritarian ultra-nationalism characterized by dictatorial power, forcible suppression of opposition, and strong regimentation of society. Also, you can see here it says fascism is a form of government which is a type of one-party dictatorship. Fascists are against democracy. They work for a totalitarian one-party state. Now, I am literally the polar opposite of a fascist because I love democracy, I love freedom, and I think it should be protected and defended at all costs. The second thing, homophobic. I am apparently a homophobic. I hate gay people, guys. Can you believe it? Your favorite YouTuber has become a homophobe. Let's look up the definition of homophobia. Homophobic, having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against homosexual people. I don't know where you got this from, but I have nothing against gay people at all. I have nothing against gay people at all. My best friend, and I know people are gonna start saying like, oh, the whole, I know a gay person, so I'm not homophobic. Like, I literally had my best friend ever in high school, in fact, from elementary school all the way through high school, was gay. And he came out to, like, me and my other friends before he even came out to his parents. And you know what I did? I put my arm around his shoulder and I said, I still love you anyway, man. Like, I don't care if you're gay. Like, why are you crying right now? Like, you can tell me anything. I have a lot of friends who are gay, and I could bring them on here and actually have them stand up for me, but I know that it's just unnecessary and it's inconvenient that I shouldn't have to explain myself. But I don't have anything against gay people. And here's another thing. If you're saying that just because you think, because I support Donald Trump, that means I'm a homophobe. I've literally never seen Donald Trump be homophobic either. Like, that's something I've never actually seen. If I'm wrong, then I will admit that I'm wrong, and I will hold my hand up and I will say, I do not support the president because homophobia is wrong. However, I've never seen Donald Trump do anything or say anything homophobic. I have, however, seen Donald Trump holding up a gay flag and saying he loves the LGBT community. And not only that, but Donald Trump has also called for worldwide decriminalization of homosexuality in countries where it's still right now illegal. There's a lot of Muslim countries or Islamic countries out there where they still to this day, if somebody's gay, they will throw them off building tops until they break bones in their legs, break every bone in their body, and if they're still alive, they take them back to the roof again and drop them off again until they're dead, or hang them from construction cranes. Donald Trump is trying to put a stop to that. He wants to decriminalize homosexuality all across the world.
As your president, I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology.
Not to mention, Donald Trump has a large amount of support from the LGBTQ community too. Another thing that I've been called, a Nazi. Let's look up the definition of Nazi. A member of the National Socialist German Workers' Party. That's the historical meaning. Now, first of all, I'm against socialism. That's just me. That's who I am. But we're not going to get into that. Let's look at the other meanings. A person with extreme racist or authoritarian views, or a person who seeks to impose their views on the others in a very autocratic or inflexible way. Now, here's where the hypocrisy comes in. Don't you think what you're doing is a little more Nazi-like than what I'm doing? Like, I'm minding my own business. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black. I don't care what party you support or what party you vote for. I don't care. We're all different. But what you're doing is you're coming at me and trying to defame me, I guess, and slander me because I have different political views than you. Now, who's the real Nazi here? And finally, here's another one of my favorites, xenophobic or xenophobic. Xenophobe, a person having a dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries. Hi, Tina.
Hi.
Hey, I'm making a video right now because you probably haven't heard, but I'm a homophobic, racist, Nazi, xenophobic bigot. Did you know that's your fiance? Well, I'm making a video clearing up those rumors that were spread about me. You know, I've been telling you about them.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just talking about, like, which ones are, you know, the meanings of these words that I've been called.
Mm-hmm.
And xenophobic means that I have a dislike or a prejudice against people from other countries. Now, can you just tell the people, you are my fiance, right? You're my fiance, and what country are you from?
I'm from Norway.
You're from Norway, so you're Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Right, well, you're half Scandinavian. Where's your dad from?
I don't know how you say that.
Chile?
Yeah.
In South America?
Yeah.
Right. And am I a good fiance to you? Because I also heard rumors that I'm abusing you.
That is not true. That is not true.
Am I an abusive boyfriend? Or, sorry, fiance. Am I an abusive fiance?
It's not.
No.
He's the nicest person ever.
Right. And here's the thing. This person said, how can we be together? Because they looked through, they were stalking your tweets and stuff. You support Bernie Sanders, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did. And you knew that I support Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can't be together because we have different opinions?
No, it doesn't mean that. We can still be together even if we don't like the same stuff.
Exactly. Does it affect our relationship?
No, it doesn't.
Do we argue about things like that?
No, we just talk about it sometimes and just makes fun of it.
Yeah, we talk about it and we educate each other. Like, I ask you what is your opinion on things and you tell me, and you've asked me my opinion and I tell you.
Yeah.
And we just learn from each other, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, and another thing, let me just move a little closer. If I like country music, which I do, that's my favorite type of music. You like club music, right?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, I hate club music. Does that mean that we can't be together because we have a difference?
No, it doesn't mean that. We can still be together.
Right, I hate mushrooms, but I know you like mushrooms.
Yeah, I do.
Does that mean we can't be together because we like different food?
No, it doesn't mean that.
Right? Now, the person who is spreading these rumors, saying that I'm like homophobic and replying to every single one of my fans in the comments, telling them to stop supporting me because I have an opinion on things. What would you have to say to that?
That is just stupid.
It's really stupid, right?
It's really stupid.
Thank you. Thank you, Tina. I just wanted to get you to like back me up here because like I know that you're a foreigner and I hate foreigners apparently. So I needed you to back me up.
Like that person is trying to control you.
Yeah, it does sound like that. And that's actually what I was going to say next is like the hypocrisy. You can stay here if you want. I'm just going to go through. All right, so I'm going to just continue going through the things that this person had to say about me. Another one was that apparently I'm like an authoritarian person, I like dictatorship. That's exactly the opposite of what I am. I want as small of a government as possible. I don't think the government should be big. I think the power should be down to the people and not necessarily the government. Another thing is and I support Donald Trump because I wanted a constitutional president, somebody who respects the Constitution and will protect the Constitution, and that's why I supported Donald Trump. Another thing why I supported Donald Trump is because I had a feeling, I was a little unsure at first during the whole 2016 thing. I had no faith in Hillary Clinton at all, I'll be honest, but I was a little unsure about Donald Trump. But I gave him the chance, and I thought, let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can keep his promises. I mean, he's a billionaire, so he knows how to make the economy, he knows how the economy works, and that's somebody that I wanted leading the country, because I think about the future. I think about what kind of world do I want my children raised in? Do I want my children raised in a country where there's a lot of poverty and they can't afford to live, or do I want them living in a country where they have a lot of opportunity, a lot of jobs and stuff like that? And I put my faith in Donald Trump, and he's actually doing, regardless of if you're a Democrat or conservative, you can't deny he's actually doing a good job. I mean, he's created millions of jobs. The economy it was doing really good until the coronavirus kicked off. And he respects the Constitution, and that's another thing. All right, next thing on my list, which I want to address, is apparently I am responsible for all the shootings going on in America because I support the Second Amendment, and I do support the Second Amendment. I think it's an amendment, and it's a right. It's a God-given right that must be protected because it's there for a reason. I mean, the Founding Fathers, they put that there so that this kind of stuff wouldn't happen. The government can't take over and become a dictatorship country and take away our rights, and we can't do nothing about it. So I really, really think the Second Amendment is an important right. And I know that's a very divisive topic on its own, but That's just me. That's who I am. I support the Second Amendment. Now, this person also went on to say that they can call me all this stuff because they have freedom of speech. And you're right, you do have freedom of speech. I also have freedom of speech, and I have freedom to believe whatever I want to believe. All right, let's get onto the topic of racism. I don't know why you thought I was racist or where that came in. I have a lot of black friends. I have a lot of Native American friends. I have a lot of Hispanic friends. I mean, my fiance is half Scandinavian, half Latino, I guess. And she's still here right now. Yeah, Latina. I don't know how you put those pieces together and got the answer that I am racist. And again, I think this is just because I support Donald Trump. And here's another thing. I've literally never seen Donald Trump say or do anything racist. And I've been watching Donald Trump for many years, never seen him say or do anything racist. If I did see him do anything racist, then I would not support him. I would not be okay with that. I don't want a racist president. I've never seen Donald Trump do anything racist. In fact, I've seen Donald Trump, actually, if you look at the numbers, I'm not gonna like put anything on screen because I don't want to make this any more work for me than it has to be. And I don't have to explain myself, but the proof is out there. Donald Trump has actually done a pretty good job. And Donald Trump has done a lot for the black community. African American unemployment has actually lower than it's been in, I think, ever. I think it's like a historical record. Like, he's brought more jobs in his presidency to African Americans and got them out of poverty more than even Obama did, and Obama was black. So how can he be racist when in fact he's actually helping the black communities, and he's trying to make it so that they're not a minority, and he's trying to bring them up and give them the same opportunities that all of us have. Now, I do want to say this. I'm not this like die-hard fucking I worship Donald Trump. He is a god to me. Like, I will bow down to him and freaking suck his toes, because I don't agree with Donald Trump all the time. Like, there's things that I disagree with. For one thing, which was pretty recently actually on Twitter, he posted that he loves the royal family, the British monarchy, and I personally am against any kind of monarchy and any kind of royal family. No offense to any British people who actually like it, but I am against monarchy. I don't think people should be born into power and wealth and be entitled to taxpayer money just because of their bloodline. I don't think that, like, that's like historical stuff, and that's something that I stand by. I disagree with the monarchy, and Donald Trump loves the British monarchy, and that's where I disagree with him on that. I also disagreed with Trump, and I got pretty mad at him when he introduced the flavor ban on vape cigarettes, or vape pens, whatever you want to call them, because I personally vape myself. Vaping saved my life. Vaping helped me to stop smoking cigarettes. And when the flavor ban came out, I thought, oh great, here we go. Donald Trump supported the flavor ban. And so that was one thing that I did disagree with on him as well. Another thing I want to say is not all conservatives are racist. If you think that all conservatives, millions and millions of conservatives, every single one of them is a racist, homophobic, xenophobic, whatever, bigot, Nazi, then I'm sorry, but you don't have control of your own brain. You are dumb. You are really dumb. Now, a lot of the things that you're doing here, I'm addressing that person, and a lot of the things that you're doing is you're trying to really slander and slash me down and make everyone turn against me and like create this mob mentality so everyone's going to attack me because I have a different political opinion than you. Now, considering you claim to be like all-inclusive, like fucking equality and everything like that, does that only count for people who agree with you on every single thing? Like, if I have a different political view than you, I'm not included, and that gives you the right to send a mob after me to attack me, right? So do you see the hypocrisy there? You're calling me a Nazi and a fascist and stuff like that, when actually that's what you are by doing all of this. You are the reason that Democrats have such a terrible reputation for being like intolerant and hateful, and it's people like you. I mean, I know I'm friends with a lot of Democrats, and I know that they accept me for who I am. And even when you were commenting and telling everybody in the comments, like, Michael supports Trump, everyone turn against him, a lot of people were replying to you saying, so I support Trump too. And a lot of people were also saying, I'm a Democrat, but I don't care who he supports. Why would I care who Mike supports? So the hypocrisy is real, and it's people like you that are giving the Democrats a really bad name because you're intolerant and you're hateful unless everyone is exactly the fucking same as you. I believe in democracy. I believe in freedom. I believe in liberty. I believe in equality. I believe everyone should be treated equal. I believe we're all in this together, and we're all different, and I love all people. I love all people. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. You can be black, you can be brown, you can be fucking green for all I care, and I will still love you. As long as you respect me, I'll respect you. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't care who you voted for, because I don't look for that stuff in a person. I look for what we have in common, not what we don't have in common. I don't turn against people because, oh, that guy likes this kind of music. Oh, I can't be friends with him. Oh, that guy supports that political party. I can't be friends with him. If you live your life like that, then that speaks volumes about what kind of intolerant person you are. Now, I do want to say this too. There's a lot of closeted Trump supporters out there because they're too afraid to speak up because of people like you. Because you are so hateful and intolerant, and you're going to attack them if you find out what they're voting for or anything like that. You're going to attack them, and you're going to create this mob to go and attack them and slander them and do whatever you can to really bring them down and break them. So if you are a Trump supporter and you're watching this video, don't be afraid to like say that you support the President of the United States. If you're afraid to do that, then that just says what kind of people that you're dealing with, like this person that I'm dealing with, for example. They're not very nice people. They're intolerant, they're rude, they're hateful, and they will stop at nothing to bring you down until you agree with them. You say you love equality, right? But you attack people when they have different opinions than you. So who's really the fascist here? I mean, come on, let's be honest. It's you. You can't stand that somebody has a different opinion than you. You have to attack them and then create a mob to go and attack them. And so that just says what kind of person you are. That is exactly what the Nazis were doing. Another thing you brought up to me is you were like, you should look at the suicide rates in gay people. Do you only care about gay people? Have you looked at the suicide rates in straight people? If you do, you'll be shocked by the numbers. Or does that not matter to you? Does it not matter because you only care when people are gay? Like, you don't care about straight people. In my opinion, suicide is a problem in general. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. You shouldn't just be focusing on people that you relate to, because I don't know if you're gay or whatever, but you're like, oh, so like all these gay people are committing suicide, but just fuck the rest of everyone else who's dealing with hardships in their life and killing themselves too because they're straight. Suicide is a major problem, and that's something that we should all be focusing on fixing. Nobody should be feeling suicidal. We really need to focus on mental health here, not whether they're gay or straight. That doesn't matter. Another thing is because I said I support the Second Amendment, and you're blaming me for people like shooting each other and stuff like that. Well, gun crime happens in a lot of other countries, which has really strict gun control too. And whether you like it or not, America has a constitution that protects the people's right to bear arms, and that is something you just have to accept. The Constitution is there for a reason. Now, there's a lot of countries out there that don't let you have guns, that don't have freedom. If you want to move to one of those countries, if you don't like freedom and the right to defend you and your family if ever anybody was to break into your house, if you don't like that, then you can move. You have the freedom to move to a country that doesn't have freedom. So I just want this to be a lesson for you. Don't be so closed-minded and intolerant and hateful. Maybe just do your research. Stop listening to fucking CNN all the time and use your brain. Use your brain for once. Stop being a sheep and a puppet and doing exactly what the left-wing media wants you to do and listening to exactly what they want you to listen to. Do your own research. I promise you, it makes a big difference. And remember this, guys, whatever side of the political debate you're on, don't let people scare you. Don't be afraid to say who you want to be or what you want to say. Don't be afraid, because you're going to have a lot of these hateful, disgusting, intolerant people coming at you and trying to bring you down. It's like that saying, when the crowd tries to silence you, speak even louder. I'm not just this like heartless fucking selfish Nazi. I am actually me. I'm not, like, my political views don't define me. I still like things that you would typically not expect from a conservative person. I like anime. I like cute, fluffy animals. I like things that isn't very manly, and I'm against some things too. Like, I'm personally against hunting. I don't think hunting for sport is a good thing. I love all animals, and I don't think killing them is a good thing. I mean, you can even ask Tina. She's still here with me right now. Like, I can't even bring myself to kill a bug, right? What am I like with bugs?
Don't kill it. How do I think about the brothers and sisters?
I know, I'm literally like, I care so much about other animals. Even like a freaking flea. I won't kill a flea, I just throw it out. I know that's crazy. I can't stand spiders, but I will never kill them. I always catch them and let them outside. And even mosquitoes, when we had a mosquito, you were trying to kill it, and what was I like?
Don't kill it.
I hate taking a life. So I'm not this, like, heartless Nazi like you're making me out to be. So you don't know me. You just took this opportunity to trash me as a person, trash my entire character, because I have a different political view than you do. I don't go around asking people, like, what is your political opinion before I create a friendship or a relationship with them, because that is hateful and intolerant. One thing I love about this world is that we are all different, and imagine how fucking boring this world would be if we were all exactly the same. If we were all just like this person, and we all had the exact same mindset as this person, just imagine how boring the world would be. Not having anybody different, not being able to learn and educate ourselves on other people's opinions. Like, that just sounds like a terrible world to be in. But I'm sorry if this video went on a little too long. It wasn't my intent for it to be this long, but I really wanted to clear things up. I do support the President of the United States of America. I will continue to support the President until he gives me a reason not to. I will always support the President. I supported Obama, and I will continue to support the President of the United States, because at the end of the day, if the President goes down, we're the ones that are going to suffer. So we should all be really backing the President, whether you agree with them or not. And don't ever be afraid to stand up and say what you believe in. Don't let people like this silence you and oppress your opinions. Considering these people are the ones that are saying, like, they're against oppression and they love equality, but only if you're the same as them. If you're not the same, then they will friggin' literally burn you at the stakes. Thank you for watching. I hope this cleared up a lot of the problems. I'm still me. I'm still Mike. I still love things like I said, I still love making YouTube videos. I still love nerdy things. I still love things like anime. Attack on Titan is personally my favorite. Did start watching High School of the Dead, and that's a little weird, but I love a lot of things. I'm not just this, like, stereotypical right-wing freaking Nazi. I'm my own person. I think with my own brain, and that's more that can be said for this person who's spreading all these vile rumors about me. Thank you for watching. I hope this cleared up a lot of the mess. Remember the most important thing, chase your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.